Hey guys, so we're gonna do a little deck list for our Synchro deck. It's not necessarily a quick draw or anything really centered on one specific card. Anyways, let's start with the monsters. We have our three Junk Synchrons, our three Birdman, our three Doppel Warriors, our three Boost Warriors. They're made essentially to go for Formula Synchron for anything really, for targets for quick, for Junk Synchron and a bunch of other cards. We have our two Cyber Dragons, essentially to go easier for 8 and have some beaters thrown over some cards that could be a problem for the deck. Then we have our Unknown Synchron, essentially to go for Formula Synchron and help you start off your engine if you're running low. We have our Morphing Jar. This is essentially a questionable card, but it helps you when you have a dead hand. It helps you get back some cards and put some stuff in the graveyard for Junk Synchron. We have our Quillbolt because this guy is so good. You can target him with Junk Synchron. You can even special him with any tuner. Used universally for many synchros. We have our Phantom Skyblaster. The tokens essentially are made for easier synchros. It's also a good way to stall for some damage and stuff like that. We have our Card Trooper to get some cards in the graveyard, to draw one, and so on. We have our Sangan. No explanations needed for a Sangan. Yeah, the obvious combo of Spore and Dandelion. The tricky is essentially to put some stuff in the graveyard. Example, you have Dandelion in hand, you go tricky on Dandelion. It also helps to go 8 and 6 and stuff depending.
Shooting star.
And Shooting Star.
Gores.
You have Gores and Blackluster Soldier. Obviously, light and dark targets for Blackluster Soldier. Very strong monster in this meta. And then we have Gores for protection. And you can even use the level 7 token that comes out of him for a synchro. Ever Foolish? No questions, no answers. It's self-explanatory. We have our Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, very staple cards. Reinforcement of the Army, 1-for-1, also very staple cards in Synchro decks. Then you have one Mystical Space Typhoon, questionable, citable as well. You have Burial from a Different Dimension to put back some cards in the graveyard, like Birdman and Quillbolt. And then you have Pot of Avarice to get you to draw power and put stuff back into your deck that you need. Then you have your two Call of the Haunted. Questionable since you're running Gores, but it helps pull out some awesome plays, especially during battle phases. We have our two Solemn Warnings. Really negate everything and anything. This is a personal favorite. The Magical Cylinders are actually very incredible. It surprises a bunch of people. You have no idea. Saves you, helps you. Good trap. Then you have your Torrential, Solemn Judgment, and Mirror Force. That takes care of the main deck. Let's move on to the extra deck. You have the Bryanak. You have Black Rose. You have Junk Gardener. You have Decisive Armor. Junk Destroyer. Junk Archer. Magical Android. The Amazing Mistworm. Trishula. Army Arm. Cataster, really strong card. Levier for awesome plays. Obviously Shooting Star Dragon with the combo of Stardust Dragon and Formula Synchron. So that's the deck list. If you have any questions, just comment, send us a message and we'll answer. Thank you.